Hello, welcome to JMR RECAP. Today we're talking about Event 10 of 2021 Marble League, the Steeplechase. Going into this event, Team Momo wanted to keep their lead, the Raspberry Racers wanted to stop coasting, the Savage Speeders wanted to pass the Razzies, the Green Ducks wanted to continue their podium streak, and the Hazers wanted to just be consistent for once. Now, as you can see from the pupils here, this event was changed for 2017, as it's now indoors and there's way less sticks to hit than in 2017, but at the same time, it's actually way harder to not get penalties because of less speed on the ramp. The first round of the day was from the Rojo Rollers, who, despite only having 3 of the 4 members finish, which didn't really matter in the long run because only the top 3 mattered, and getting 3 penalties, actually held the lead overall for a good while until a certain team I'll get to next took the lead from them. The Minty Maniacs, who have yet to medal this year, still struggle as 2 penalties and a DNF put them behind the Rojo Rollers, meaning it was still going to be pretty hard for them to get a medal. The Limers actually had all 4 of their members finished for the first time in this event, but 2 penalties still put them in second behind the Rojo Rollers and just general slow times. The Crazy Cat's Eyes, who have been really struggling since their gold in Event 3, racked up 3 penalties, putting them in 3rd place in the Steeplechase standings, aka the event standings. After a mediocre run in their heat, the Gliding Glaciers took 5th at the time, which would later get controversial as we move on. Here's the team I've been waiting to talk about. Mellow Yellow, the eventual gold medal winners, who also broke the record in this event in their heat, technically won this event in 2017, but got their silver medal in it due to penalty seconds being added, putting them behind the Savage Speeders, which, I am happy for them. They got their gold medal that they technically deserved back in 2017, which is, good for them. They were also kind of doing bad in the standings, so good for them in that too. The Shining Swarm, who really wanted points, well, they didn't get them because 4 penalty seconds gave them a measly 7th place, and that was just at the time. It wasn't even before all the other teams went. The Indigo Stars came close to dethroning Mellow Yellow, but couldn't quite pull it out and ended up in 2nd place, which is still good for them, as they haven't really managed to do anything since their event won gold. The Chocolatiers one was quite catastrophic, as just like the Shining Swarm, 4 penalty seconds really wasn't helping them live up to their first half of the league, which was really good, actually. The Thunderbolts, the other team yet to get a medal, did pretty well, but still did not get said medal, as after they finished, they were in 3rd at the time with 2 penalty seconds, but other teams did push them down as the event went on. The O'Rangers had a great run, only racking up 1 penalty second, putting them in 2nd place at the time, and secured them a bronze medal when all the teams had finished running. Now the Hazers, the bronze medalists from last event, continued to be the most inconsistent team in the league, after an absolutely catastrophic run giving them 12th overall at this standpoint, and when the event ended 16th, dead last. I'm not sure how they keep being this inconsistent. Did they only train for half the events or something? This is getting out of hand. The Green Ducks, who have gotten silver medals in the past 2 events, actually managed to continue their silver medal streak by getting another silver medal in the this event, which was getting pretty impressive at this point. They were quite inconsistent in the first half of the league, so that's pretty good for them. They were in 4th overall, and after this, they're really catching up to the 3rd place Savage Speeders. The Savage Speeders run was a bit controversial, also known as the team that won this event in 2017, as their first member, it said crossed at 7.06 seconds, when in reality, they crossed at 6.06 seconds, which would actually put them at 12th and not their eventual 13th. They said they're just going to correct the scores at the final standings of the Marble League, but I don't know, it's still interesting they scored it wrong. The Raspberry Racers had a pretty just okay run, placing them in 5th overall, which is where they would finish at the end of the event. Now Team Momo, the team at the top of the standings but has been slipping recently, their run looked really good initially, but when you actually add up the times, their 3rd marble really wasn't that impressive, giving them really only 10th place, meaning that Mellow Yellow Gold, Green Duck silver and Rangers bronze, which is a pretty interesting podium. This was actually Mellow Yellow's first gold medal since 2019 5-meter sprint, and the Green Ducks' third silver in a row so far, which again is quite impressive. In the overall standings, the Raspberry Racers are now only 2 points behind the leading Team Momo. The Green Ducks are only 1 point behind the Savage Speeders. Mellow Yellow pole vaults up like 4 spots into 6th. And the Rojo Rollers are still in last, despite doing better than the team in 15th. This has been JMR Recap. Subscribe for more.